Hi there everyone, welcome back to my garden, and following on with the herbiary, herb loving theme that I've got going on in my life at the minute, I am going to go through this wonderful book that my partner got me for my birthday, which was at the start of this month, and I am just in love with it. I did actually ask him to get me this book because I saw it on Instagram and I just fell in love with I know you wouldn't think it looking at me, but I fell in love with all the vivid colours in the book. It's just absolutely stunning, and you obviously know by the title that I am talking about this, the illustrated herbiary. It's by Maya Tom, and I hope you can't hear the bus that just went past, because although it looks like I am living in some kind of lovely, lush green wilderness, there's a main road right there. The illusions of YouTube. But yes, this is absolutely stunning, this book, and I'm just going to go through it and show you. So basically what it is kind of descriptions of 36 herbs, and it comes with these oracle cards. So these beautiful 36 oracle cards that correspond to the book. So it's basically kind of like an oracle deck with a guidebook, but it, in a way, it kind of seems to me like the cards are actually a bit secondary. You get them in the back of the book. I didn't even know that it came with cards when I first got it, but it does. They're in the back of the book, and they're kind of like joined together, and you have to like break them apart. So I think it's like 9 on each sheet or something like that, and you've got to kind of break them apart, and then it creates the deck. And they are, yeah, quite thin, but they are beautiful. If you look at the illustrations, you can see which one have we got here. We've got Yarrow, and it's a pocket of protection. I really hope that you can see that. So it's an absolutely gorgeous book, and I'm going to put my tea down now and show you. Right, so just open it up. So this is the first page. I mean, look at those illustrations. So the dedication is to the wild ones and the mythic souls who walk amongst us unseen, and to Gina McGarry for teaching me to listen for them. So I think that's her teacher, because at the start, I mean, look at that contents page. Look at that. So at the start, in the introduction, she's actually got a bit about how she was an apprentice to a medicine woman, so that's obviously who she was dedicating it to, I'm guessing. And just talking about how she learned about herbs and that type of thing. So then we've got the herbiary start of it. So each herb, she's got, like, if we look at this one for Daisy, she's got the gorgeous illustration, which is the same as the one that's on the card, I believe. And she's got a bit of information about it here. And then on the next page, she's got a ritual associated with that herb, and then she's got a reflection. So I think that is pretty much the same for all of them, yeah. So it really kind of helps you to connect with the herbs personally. So if you pick out a card, you know, and you can ask a question, or you can just pick out a card that, you know, you want to reflect on, basically. So if we pick one out, so we've got Quaking Aspen there, and that is We Are One. Right, so here we have the page for Quaking Aspen. So it says, despite the trembling of her leaves, Aspen isn't really scared. How do I know? Because deep underground all the aspens hold hands. To our eyes, aspen trees are individuals, but in their roots and hearts they're one. This is not mere metaphor. Aspens grow in what's called a clonal colony, sending out underground suckers to find a lovely spot to sprout a sister tree. Aspen groves are among the largest and oldest single organisms on the planet. When you see an aspen's quivering, it's often with laughter. She giggles gently at the human race who seem to have forgotten that deep in our roots we too are one. Aspen asks us to root into this sense of connection so we can let go of our fears. And then the ritual here is join your roots, as you can see there. And there we have what's the reflection? Healing the whole. So it's just really nice, wholesome kind of little mini rituals for you to do that relate to each of the herbs. So Aspen always knows she's part of something greater than herself, a sense we humans often lack. Take a few moments to connect with the comforting awareness that everything is connected. Stand with your eyes closed and breathe gently. When you feel your shoulders relax and your breath come easily, begin to imagine your feet as roots gently pushing into the earth. It doesn't matter if the ground is 3 floors away, your energetic roots know how to find dirt. As you sink down, picture the feet of others near you, also burrowing into the earth, feet turning to roots and runners. Embrace this crisscross tangling of your feet roots, travelling along these connections to the place where you know we are all one. So they're just very simple, small rituals that you can do. And then the healing the whole, it's got just a few questions that you can ask, a few kind of journaling exercises and questions that you can ask, and basically, yeah, that's what this book entails. So it's quite a simple concept, really. But I just can't get over how gorgeous the illustrations are. At the back, she's got a section how to work with the Herbiary cards. So she's got a 1 card draw, 2 card draw, bit of and a 4 card. It doesn't actually tell you kind of about the herbs in a sense of incredibly practical things. It's more, it talks about the herbs kind of like they're people, basically, which I absolutely love. But if you're looking to, you know, for recipes and things like that, this is probably not the book for you, but it's a really good way of kind of getting to know the herbs like on a spiritual and personal level. And that will obviously inevitably help you to deepen your understanding of the herbs, and that is can only ever be a good thing in my eyes. So I think this would be an absolutely fantastic addition to your witchy, herby book collection. So I just wanted to share this book with you basically and just show you how excited I am and how absolutely gorgeous it is. And I have been doing daily draws with these cards as well, and I find that their messages are incredibly useful, just very grounding and very kind of clarifying as well. And they do really help you to just think, look, I'm going to look at things in this way and everything will be fine. It's just a really nice way of taking a moment out of your day just to be calm, do something fun and indulgent for yourself, look at some gorgeous pictures, and it just makes you that little bit happier and more content, really, doesn't it? Just spending a little bit of time looking at something that is absolutely gorgeous, really. that's it. So again, that's the Illustrated Herbiary by Maya Toll, and I would highly recommend this book to anybody. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite a quick one, but I just wanted to do a little show and tell of this book that I'm really excited about and spend some time out in this gorgeous, gorgeous weather that we do not get enough of here in the north of England. So thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you again soon.